Yeah, that was really interesting to have a tour there on the inauguration day of this big facility because, of course, L'Oréal, they've been present in New Jersey for a while, but this new research and innovation center, L'Oréal invested $160 million to revamp this facility. So there is the most significant investment in one facility in the history of L'Oréal. And they say, the diversity that they have in the US market allows them to do a lot of that research there, whether it's on different types of skin, different types of hair, and they have hundreds of scientists all there in that massive lab that do all that research, kind of state-of-the-art kind of lab that they have there. So I had a chance to catch up exclusively with the CEO of L'Oréal, Nicolas Hieronimus, to talk about innovation and why it's key to stay on top of the beauty business.
People don't tell you that they need a new glossy lipstick or a new hair color that shines. They need to be stimulated. The demand needs to be stimulated by innovation. Every year our business is made, 10 to 15% of our business comes from new products, and you have constantly to surprise and delight the consumer. And that's what we are doing here, and that's the way to keep the market dynamic. The beauty market has been growing forever because people need beauty, but they have to be surprised. And we put on, right now we're launching a new hair care line on CeraVe, anti-dandruff line that's been developed in these very labs. And that's something that's going to bring something new to the market, and that's going to hopefully delight our consumers and contribute to the growth of the market and to its leader, L'Oréal.
So it's really interesting to hear about, how the beauty industry has changed. It's not just lipsticks anymore. There's a real shift, to prevention, diagnosis, tailor-made products and skincare routines. It's really very much going in that direction. L'Oréal has been investing in lots of startups as well. You find them at CES in Las Vegas, in Vivatech in Paris, tech conferences, because they have been pushing in that area a lot. And looking at the US, for them, they see it as a growth opportunity market. They have a smaller market share than in other regions like in Europe. So that's why also they're investing in that region, because they see growth opportunity there, and they're very upbeat for that market in 2025. But there is a question of tariffs, and there is some uncertainty out there. So again, when I asked Nicolas Hieronimus about the potential impact of tariffs, he said, look, we are mainly producing locally, but there could be some impact on supply chain and also on some of the luxury items that are still produced in Europe. They say overall, tariffs are not good for business.
Tariff wars are never good, and in the end, they're not good for the consumer, because it's the consumer that ends up paying one way or another for tariffs. As far as L'Oréal is concerned, considering the information we have today, because it's changing regularly, I'm not overly concerned. First of all, as you said, we produce more than half of the business we do in the US in the US. Actually, we're a net exporter from the US. We sell more outside the US than we import. We manufacture some of our products in Mexico and Canada, but overall it's mostly a US in mass. It's mostly US manufactured, and a brand like CeraVe, which is one of our biggest global brands, is made here in the USA. It's true that we import luxury fragrances. We export from Europe to the US. Right now there's no tariff on this category. Should there be one, we will work around it. There's pricing power. There's also the currency effect. The dollar is stronger. So I think it is manageable as long as it doesn't become, a global tit-for-tat tariff scenario.